Okay, let's do a few of these. Let's do this. Find the measure of the interior angles. Do you remember that theorem at all?
Nope.
N minus 2 what? Times 180. And what are you finding when you're finding this? You're finding the sum of the what? Interior. Oops, why did I put a thing there? Interior angles. That's the sum of the interior angles. So if I had a polygon and it's got 14 sides, I wanted to find out what all the angles add up to be. This is what I use right here. I use this formula. N represents what?
14.
14. So 14 minus 2 is 12 times 180 and whatever that is. Okay? And that's your answer. Okay, what is it? 12 times 180. And so it's 2160. So what does that mean? That means that's what all the angles add up to be. 2,160 degrees. Doesn't mean each angle is that, does it? What if it asks for each angle divided by how many sides you have? That only works on a regular polygon. So skip to number 3. Number 3 says find the measure of each interior angle. What does number 1 say? Find the what? The sum, which means they all add up to be this. Okay, I know, but this refers to this. So each interior angle, so watch, if it's a regular polygon, what's true if it's a regular polygon? All the sides are equal and then all the angles are equal. So if it's got 16 sides, what we're going to do is this. We're going to go 16 minus 2 times 180. That gives you what all the angles add up to be. But if it's got 16 sides, it's got 16 angles. So if I want to find each angle and they're all the same, what do? Divide it by what? 16. All right, so let's do that real quick. We know what 16 minus 2 is, right? It's 14 times 180. Now that gives you, that's the sum of all the angles, 2520. But if I want to find each one, and if they're all exactly the same, what do? Divide it by 16. And that's 157.5. So each angle is 157.5 degrees. All right, make sure that you read what it asks you to find. Let's do this one. Let's go back to number 2. It says this time they tell you what each interior angle is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little picture here. Let's scooch this over. Let's just do it right here. Watch. What if I draw... Actually, I don't want to draw it like that. It says each interior angle is 160 degrees. So let's say like that. All right, I don't have to draw the whole entire polygon. All I got to do is just draw one angle. That's 160 degrees. The question says, how many sides does this polygon have? So if I kept on going around, if each of these angles is 160, how do I know how many sides there are? Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to find the exterior angle. If the interior angle is 160, how do I find the exterior angle? Makes a straight line, doesn't it? Which is 180. So 180 minus 160 is what? 20 degrees. 180 minus 160. 80 minus 60 is 20. Okay? So watch. How does that help me find the number of sides? Well, what do all the exterior angles add up to be? Do you remember? It doesn't matter how many sides you have. 360. So all the exterior angles add up to 360. So if they all add up to 360 degrees, and each one of them is 20 degrees, what do? I divide, right? Take 360 divided by 20, and watch, the zeros cancel. 36 divided by 2 is what? 18. So there are 18 sides for a polygon, a regular polygon that has an interior angle of 160 degrees. All right, so that's the easiest way to do it. There's another way to do it, but this is the easiest way. Find the exterior angle and take 360 divided by the exterior angle, and that tells you how many angles there are. Okay, if there's 18 angles, that means there's 18 sides, correct? All right, so that's 1, 2, and 3. Let's just talk through a couple of these. I don't think we have to do all the work for these, but we can get through number 7 in about 1 minute, okay? Look at this. It says find x. So what do we know is true? We know this is a parallelogram. The opposite angles are equal to each other. Oh, that clock's a little slow. Okay, look at this. What's true about this angle and this angle right here? They add up to 180. Let's go down to here. How do I solve for a? What's true about these two sides? They're equal, so you set them equal. What's true about these two sides? So you set them equal. What do you do here? What's true about these two angles right here? They're add up to 180, okay? And what's true about this angle and this angle? They're equal. What's true about this side and this side right here? They're equal. What's true about this one and this one? They're equal. Okay, so we did up through 7, all right? And you set them equal. You can do the math. I don't have to go through all that. All right, I'll finish the rest in 5th period.